Imagine biting into a juicy, sweet fruit and knowing that what you're eating is not just delicious, it's actually helping your body fight one of the most widespread health conditions in the world, diabetes. Sounds too good to be true? Well, what if we told you that two fruits, commonly found in most supermarkets, often overlooked and even avoided by some diabetics, could be powerful tools in your arsenal for managing blood sugar levels? Type 2 diabetes affects over 400 million people globally. It's a silent condition, creeping up slowly, causing damage without loud warnings. It influences everything from your energy levels to your heart health, kidney function, and even your eyesight. But what if the answer to part of this puzzle lies not in a lab, but in nature's pharmacy? For decades, the role of fruit in a diabetic's diet has been controversial. Some say fruit contains sugar and must be minimized. Others argue that whole fruits offer fibers, antioxidants, and micronutrients that outweigh their sugar content. The truth? It's not just about sugar. It's about the whole package, the fiber, the polyphenols, the enzymes, and how they work in harmony. Today, we're diving deep into two specific fruits that stand out. They're sweet, they're common, and they've been studied for their unique impact on blood sugar, insulin sensitivity, and even gut health. Most importantly, we'll reveal why you might be eating them the wrong way and how a simple shift can unlock their full power. So, whether you're pre-diabetic, managing type 2 diabetes, or simply aiming to balance your blood sugar naturally, stay with us. This is not just another list. This is a deep dive with scientific insights, ancient wisdom, and practical tips you can start using today. Ready? Let's dive in. Let's start with the first sweet superstar, the humble blueberry. Yes, that small, round, dark blue berry you toss into smoothies or sprinkle on yogurt might just be one of the most powerful anti-diabetic foods in the world. Here's why. Nutritional overview. A single cup of blueberries contains only about 84 calories, but is packed with fiber, vitamin C, vitamin K, and powerful antioxidants called anthocyanins, which give the berries their deep blue hue. The science behind blueberries and diabetes. Multiple studies have found that blueberries can help improve insulin sensitivity. One landmark study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that obese, insulin-resistant people who consumed blueberry smoothies daily for 6 weeks had a significant improvement in insulin sensitivity compared to a placebo group. But what's behind this effect? Anthocyanins. These plant compounds help reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, two major drivers of insulin resistance. Moreover, they seem to improve the function of insulin-secreting beta cells in the pancreas. Impact on blood sugar. Despite their sweetness, blueberries have a low glycemic index of around 53. This means they don't cause dramatic spikes in blood glucose levels. In fact, the fiber in blueberries slows down the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, creating a more stable glucose response. Gut microbiome connection. Here's something fascinating. Blueberries can positively influence the gut microbiome. Research shows they help increase beneficial bacteria like Akkermansia mucinifila, which are linked to better metabolic health and lower blood sugar. How to eat them for maximum benefit. Most people just eat them raw, which is great, but the real magic happens when you pair blueberries with protein or healthy fats. Try adding them to Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or a chia seed pudding. This combo further slows sugar absorption and provides a nutrient-dense snack. What to avoid? Be cautious of dried or sweetened blueberry products. These are often loaded with added sugars that counteract their health benefits. Always go for fresh or frozen wild blueberries. They're smaller, darker, and often richer in antioxidants than the cultivated variety. Bonus tip. Wild blueberries contain almost twice the antioxidants of regular ones. If you find them, stock up. They freeze well and can be used in smoothies year-round. Ancient wisdom meets modern science. Blueberries have long been used in folk medicine for improving vision and circulation. Now, modern science validates what traditional healers suspected. These tiny berries are nutritional powerhouses. Blueberry recipes for blood sugar balance. blueberry chia pudding, cinnamon blueberry overnight oats, blueberry avocado smoothie with almond milk. The apple. Yes, the fruit of legends. From the Garden of Eden to Newton's head, the apple is more than just a lunchbox staple. It's a potent anti-diabetic ally if you know how to use it right. Nutritional snapshot. A medium apple has about 95 calories, 4 grams of fiber, and a low glycemic load. Most of its sugar comes in the form of fructose, which has a minimal impact on blood sugar when consumed in whole fruit form. Why apples help fight diabetes? The secret weapon? Pectin. Pectin is a type of soluble fiber found in apple skins. It slows digestion, helps regulate blood sugar levels, and supports healthy cholesterol levels. It also feeds beneficial gut bacteria, which, as we now know, play a crucial role in blood sugar regulation. Research evidence. A study in BMJ followed over 180,000 people and found that those who ate more whole fruits, particularly apples, had a significantly lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Not fruit juice, whole fruit. The skin is the key. Many people peel their apples. Don't. That skin contains most of the fiber and antioxidants like quercetin, which has anti-inflammatory, antihistamine, and potential blood sugar lowering effects. Apples and weight control. Obesity is a major risk factor for type 2 diabetes. Apples can help with satiety, the feeling of fullness. The fiber and water content makes them filling without a lot of calories, which supports weight loss and blood sugar control. The best type of apple? Granny Smith apples have been shown to have the lowest sugar content and highest fiber among popular varieties. They're slightly tart but powerful. Fuji and Red Delicious are sweeter but still offer benefits. Smart ways to eat apples. Slice them and dip in almond butter. Dice into salads with nuts and feta. Bake with cinnamon and a touch of coconut oil for a healthy dessert. What to avoid? Stay away from commercial apple juices and sweetened apple products. These strip away fiber and spike blood sugar levels rapidly. Fermented apples, a forgotten tradition. In some cultures, fermented apples or apple cider vinegar, ACV, were used medicinally. ACV, when diluted and consumed before meals, can improve insulin sensitivity and lower post-meal blood sugar spikes. Caution. Always dilute ACV and never consume it straight. And consult your doctor if you're on medication. It can amplify their effects. Not all sugars are created equal. The sugar in a soda is not the same as the sugar in a blueberry or apple. Why? Because in whole fruits, sugar comes packaged with fiber, water, antioxidants, enzymes, and phytonutrients that all work together to blunt the blood sugar response and offer healing benefits. Moreover, how you eat these fruits, when you eat them, what you eat them with, matters immensely. A fruit eaten alone on an empty stomach might spike blood sugar more than the same fruit eaten with a high-fiber, high-protein meal. Glycemic index, GI, and glycemic load, GL, are helpful tools but not complete. Two foods with similar GI can have totally different effects depending on individual metabolism, gut bacteria, and insulin sensitivity. That's why personalization matters. Some people may tolerate apples better than bananas. Others may thrive on berries but need to limit grapes. The takeaway? Focus on whole, nutrient-dense fruits, monitor your response, and listen to your body. So how do you make these fruits a consistent part of your diabetic-friendly diet? 1. Timing is everything. Eat fruits earlier in the day when insulin sensitivity is higher. Pair with meals or snacks that include protein and healthy fats. 2. Portion control matters. Stick to 1 serving, 1/2 cup berries, or 1 medium apple at a time. Use smaller bowls to help control portions. 3. Combine with other superfoods. Blueberries plus walnuts, brain plus blood sugar boost. Apple, cinnamon, and oats, delicious and steady energy. 4. Make it enjoyable. Don't treat these fruits like medicine. Create rituals around them. Morning smoothies, evening baked apples. 5. Track your response. Use a glucometer or continuous glucose monitor, CGM, to see how your body reacts. 6. Don't rely on fruit alone. Exercise, stress management, hydration, and sleep all play crucial roles. Food is not just fuel, it's information. What you eat tells your body how to behave. It can inflame or heal, spike or stabilize, harm or help. Blueberries and apples aren't just healthy snacks, they're medicinal. They've been part of traditional healing systems for centuries, and now modern science confirms what ancient healers knew intuitively. They're sweet, yes, but they're smart sweets. With fiber to slow sugar absorption, antioxidants to fight inflammation, and polyphenols to support your microbiome. These fruits work with your body, not against it. So eat them with intention, savor them, make them part of your lifestyle. Because the more you connect with the healing power of food, the more control you take back over your health. If you found value in this video, give it a like, leave a comment, and share it with someone who could use a healthy, hopeful message. And remember, managing diabetes doesn't mean cutting joy out of your life. It means redefining it. Choose smart, choose nature, choose healing. Until next time, stay sweet, stay strong, and stay informed. Diabetes doesn't have to mean deprivation. In fact, it can be a wake-up call to return to real, whole foods that nourish rather than harm. Blueberries and apples, two sweet gifts from nature, are not only safe for most diabetics, but incredibly powerful when used wisely. They don't just help control blood sugar, they support gut health, reduce inflammation, aid weight loss, and protect the heart and brain. But it's not just about the fruit, it's about the pattern, the lifestyle, the intention behind what you eat and how you live. So the next time you bite into that crisp apple or pop a handful of blueberries into your mouth, smile, because you're not just enjoying a snack, you're making a choice to heal, to thrive, and to take back control of your health. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Hit that like button, subscribe for more science-backed wellness tips, and remember, nature has your back. Until next time, eat smart, live well, and stay sweet, naturally.